Hi there beautiful people, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Femke and for today I will be swatching the Catrice Bold Magnetic nail polishes. So these are very new to Catrice's collection. They just came out very recently, like last month or so, for the fall winter 2025 collection update. So there are 4 new shades and these are magnetic nail polishes. And yes, these are regular nail polishes that dry like with time in air. You don't need a UV or LED light. These aren't gel polishes, just regular nail polishes. And there is a little magnet that comes with it as well, or at least you have to like order it separately if you don't have one of those yet. There actually are 2 types of magnet into this little tool. Not all brands have that. That is why I actually ordered it, because I felt like I really wanted to try both of them. But for the sake and the length especially of the video, I'm only going to use like the rectangular one, which kind of creates like a galaxy like line into the nail polish, but you will see it in a little bit. Here I'm just struggling to like unwrap this magnet. It was wrapped really well. That's always a little bit of a hassle, like packaging like this. You really have to like dig your nails into it, or maybe even get some scissors or a little knife to actually unbox it or unwrap it. But yeah, the magnet was €2.95 in euros. The polishes were €3.95 in euros each, and that is actually really inexpensive for nail polishes on their own, but especially magnetic nail polishes. And here you can see the difference of the 2 magnets, like the shape of the magnet and what kind of effect it gives. So the rectangular one gives like a stripe kind of effect. The circular one just gives like kind of like a halo kind of effect. I'd like to call it like that. And yeah, the bottles are actually similar to the Gel Affair nail polishes, which are also regular nail polishes by Catrice, but those are their like regular collection. Like they update it twice a year, and this like bold magnetic nail polish collection is kind of like an additional collection to that. So I'm not quite sure if they will expand this collection with more colors. I really hope so. But yeah, let's just quit the rambling and get into the review and the swatches, because I'm already doing the first coat of the first polish, which is called Love at First Pull. One way I actually work with magnetic polishes is just to place the magnet on my work desk or table or wherever you're gonna sit down and paint your nails, and just place your finger on top of that. That way you don't have to like hover the magnetic above your nail, maybe even accidentally dent it if you touch it, and it's just way more easy to work like this. So yeah, this is the second layer already, and I do really love this red one. It kind of gives like vampire blood like effect to me, or at least look. I think it's really beautiful. One thing I do want to mention about regular nail polishes that are magnetic, it looks really gorgeous once you have applied it, but once it is drying, the like little magnetic particles kind of disperse a little bit again, so the effect you get when you have just applied it kind of fades out a little bit by time. And that is also why I like to use the magnet underneath my finger, so you can actually just lay your hand down for a couple of minutes, so the effect won't fade as much as it would if you would just hold the magnet next to the nail or above the nail for a couple of seconds. You can see right here within application, it looks really strong, the magnetic effect, but it just kind of disperses, and that is the downfall, or like the con, I have to say, when it comes to regular nail polishes. Because if you would do this with like a gel polish, which has a magnetic feature as well, you just cure it and it is set. You don't have to hold the magnet underneath or on top or above the nail for as long. You just cure it, it's set. There's no dispersing of the magnetic particles anymore. But you can see here, after it's been drying a little bit, even with the magnet underneath my nail for like 5 minutes, it just really disperses. It is not as strong as an effect as it is when you just apply it. So yeah, that is something I really want to put out there. So the second one I have already just swatched for you guys. You have seen the footage. It was actually a really nice like rosy gold kind of color. This third one is called Drawn to You. It is more of a slight gold, like a muted gold. It's not as yellowy gold as like your particular gold is, but I think it's really nice. I do have to say, like, the second and the third color weren't my favorites. They were like my least favorite from these four. I really love the red and I love the black one that I will be swatching in a little bit. I love those best, simply because I just really love the color shift it gives with like the magnetic effect, and the effect itself is just more prominent, if you know what I mean. But yeah, other than that, if you are into like the pinky ones, go for number 20. If you're into the golds, go for this one. There is a lot of like silver in this one as well, so it isn't a true gold, but yeah, they really are pretty. It is just a personal preference whether or not you like the gold or the pink or the red or the black, you know. So lastly, I am swatching number 40, Caught in Your Orbit. This definitely is my favorite next to the red. It is really gorgeous. It really gives galaxy vibes. I think this one is stunning to actually do like a galaxy space kind of nail art with. Really, really beautiful. It has a lovely, nice like silver streak, which the magnetic particles and the magnet of course create. I think it's gorgeous. It was actually quite opaque within that first coat already too, which was something that I love. Catrice has just great quality polishes and they are very affordable. They are vegan, they are cruelty free, they are safe to use. Of course, always use your nail supplies the way they are intended. So go onto the nail and not onto the skin or the cuticle area. And if you do so, remove it with a little bit of nail polish remover to your liking. So yeah, I just really, really love this one. I think the shimmer in this one is really pretty. It's not just the silver, there's a little bit of green and blue in there as well, but it's very, very delicate. The last thing I want to share about these polishes is that, of course, the effect fades a bit while it dries, even with the magnet underneath for a longer period of time, but they are very affordable. I think the sheen of these is really beautiful as well. They are once again vegan and cruelty free, and yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say about it. I'm curious to see if they will expand this collection with more colors, but other than that, I love the black, I love the red. Really, really pretty. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so, so much, and as usual, I hope to see you in my next video.